here for MoBuzz TV on Friday, March 30th, and man, who would have thunk it, eh? A few decades ago, in some studio not far away, George Lucas had the innovative genius idea of getting his young stars to sign away all their image rights for, like, eternity. We've even got some exclusive images, I believe, of that moment of marketing genius.
Oh, hello, Gary. Please sit down.
Thank you. What does this mean? All image and merchandising rights?
You know, just in case we want to sell a couple things in connection with the film.
And what does this mean by forever?
Don't worry, just sign in the bottom line.
And 30 years later, they're putting that poor girl and Yoda, R2-D2, Han Solo, and all the rest of them on stamps. Of course, just when you thought absolutely every marketable object had been branded by the Star Wars merchandising empire, no, postage stamps. Why didn't they think of this before? Oh, because they were busy with figurines and mugs and Mr. Potato Heads and iPod skins and even dog costumes. To stay with space for a minute, not too long ago in a galaxy not far away at all, in our own solar system actually, astronomers spotted a weird phenomenon on Saturn. For some reason that no one can quite figure out, there's a hexagonal figure that forms in the dense atmosphere of the planet Saturn. It's like Earth's polar vortex, but ours is circular. No one knows how this thing whirls around in a hexagon. It was first spotted in 1980, so it's also a recurrent phenomenon. Here's the really cool part though. NASA has asked people to write in with the most amusing explanation they can think of for the phenomenon, and whichever they like best, well, the author gets the thing named after them. Who says scientists can't be whimsical? I'm gonna get writing because the Stenquist hexagon has a really lovely ring to it, don't you think? Back down to Earth now. Google Maps is making the surface of our little planet really searchable, and a webcam's Google Maps mashup is nothing new. Sites like GooCam and LiveMap map unprotected camera streams found online, but I kind of thought this latest one, Fisconia, deserved a mention. Not only because it's just got a cooler look, but it's kind of cool that the webcams that are posted on it are categorized. You can see which cams are watching, for example, traffic or beaches, nature, or animals. Unfortunately, no one's posted an animal cam yet. It looks like it's only in early days, but I hope more folks contribute. It's just iffy. From maps to music now, the music site MOG is adding a cool new feature. Now, MOG is a social networking site centered on music where you can scan your whole music library. And they've just added a nifty little MOG TV doomabob. MOG TV scans YouTube for the tracks in your library and matches them up to their videos. There are still bugs and the occasional mismatch, but users can flag those, so it'll get better over time. And in addition to the official videos, MOG TV quite often turns up bootleg concert footage, so you can get a little variety in your viewing experience. A while back, Nike and Apple teamed up and created a running shoe that could communicate with your iPod Nano to give you feedback on how far you've gone, how fast, and which could even adjust your playlist accordingly. Well, I guess they thought that idea went down like gangbusters, because Nike's just announced that by the end of the year, all of the shoes in their running line will feature this Nano integration. At the moment, the Nike Plus technology costs about $30 for the little widget that goes in your shoe and the adapter for your Nano. Sweet deal for Apple too, no? Back to gaming console drama for a second. Hold on to your hats. The Xbox 360 is new, improved, and elite. Ooh, how very superior. Yes, the elite version, which will be available April 29th, has a bigger 120 gig hard drive and HDMI audio and video, and it's black. But it seems these improvements are moving too fast for the likes of many Xbox fans who, as Blog Critics reports, are throwing hissy fits all over the blogosphere because they only just went out and shelled out $400 for the newest, bestest version, and boom, they've already been left in the dust. Seems kind of silly though, because is that not the common lot of the early adapter? And finally, a little fun with numbers. Today's figure is 7,314%. According to Consumerist, that's how much mobile providers, in this specific case Verizon, mark up the cost of sending a text message. They figured out the cost per kilobyte as a text message and the cost per kilobyte of just a regular old data transfer, and found that astounding markup. Consumerist wonders, quote, bytes are bytes. What makes a text message byte so much more valuable than a straight-up data byte? It's just a guess, but I'm going to say it's the fact that we're willing to pay for it. Aren't we lame? That's it for today, and until next time, come on, share your theories of the origin of the Saturn hexagon with us, as well as with NASA, of course.